Welcome back to another episode of Football Talks on Football Bluds TV. I'm Sabish Manmadan, and today's topic is pretty interesting. I think we are almost wrapping up to the Christmas period where games will be back to back, and the COVID situation in the UK seems to be plateauing at the moment. So it looks like the games are yet to happen, and it will happen. There is no any cancellation, there's no any postpone, or this is an official statement by the Premier League itself. Alright, so today we're going to do something very interesting since we are already in the mid-season. Alright, we are exactly in the mid-season, which means game week 19 onwards will be a start of the second half of the season. Alright, so game week 19 officially ends. Alright, it officially ends the first part of this whole Premier League season of 21-22. So what we're going to do today is very, very exciting. We're just going to look at the best 11, alright, the best 11 so far in the Premier League. This is going to be very exciting. In fact, this is one of those kind of things that I like to do, because we get to see which player stands out the most and which players don't, and everything. We can see everything regarding this. And so I have, if you notice on the side here, I have my formation placed. So we are going to start from the goalkeeper up to the striker to see who fits into this best 11, which are the players that are very, very suitable to be in that best 11. Alright, so what is your take? So while we are doing this discussion, you can join me along as well. Just let's have it like a discussion, so it will look very nice, and we will start to feel like wow, I don't know, maybe I don't know how you might feel it, but I might feel it better. So so let's straight away dive into this. Alright, so I'm going to start with my goalkeeper first. Alright, so this is going to be exciting. Alright, so I'm going to start with my goalkeeper situation. So I believe goalkeeping situation in the Premier League is something very, very how do I say this, it's something that we can never get easily, right? The goalkeeping, because it depends on what team you are on and how do you perform. Alright, so I'm going to see on a few candidates that I believe can sit at this spot. Alright, this goalkeeping situation spot. So okay, start with the goalkeeper. Alright, so I'm going to open my my naming list here. Alright, or maybe not, maybe let's just discuss first. So in a goalkeeper situation, we have a few candidates. Alright, so these few candidates, namingly, I'll just name one by one. So the first one is Jose Sa. Okay, Jose Sa is a Wolves keeper. We know that Wolves is as a team, they are a very defensive team. They barely score goals. In fact, the teams that are playing with Wolves were also struggling to score goals, and this had been happening for a few seasons ever since Wolves is in the Premier League. So Jose Sa is one of the candidates. They had Rui Patricio last time, but now Jose Sa took back the spot. He do make a lot of good saves for me. Alright, a lot of good saves. If I'm not wrong, I've saw even the previous game also, I have noticed him doing a lot. So Jose Sa is definitely one candidate. The second one is surprisingly Aaron Ramsdale, the one that everyone is talking about now. How good is he carrying Arsenal from the back? He is more like he has that leadership skill at the back for him to control the whole defense line, to listen to him. And Aaron Ramsdale is one of those signings which everyone, including Arsenal fans, thought that it will not work. Seems like it's working. Alright, so Aaron Ramsdale is definitely another candidate for this goalkeeping situation. Now let's move to the next one. Who else? Mendy. Alright, Mendy is a deserving guy. Alright, so Edouard Mendy from Chelsea, we know how good is he. He is superb. In fact, ever since he came into Chelsea, he has been Chelsea's best signing for me. Not even Havertz, not even Werner. I feel Edouard Mendy just stepped up the keeper skills in Chelsea. So Mendy is definitely another one selection that we could go for. The next one, Liverpool's goalkeeper Edison. Alright, Edison, I don't have to talk much about him, but the other day against Spurs he did make a blunder. Well, yeah, Edison is definitely in as well. It could be him as well. And the next one is Edison. Alright, Edison from Man City. Man City's Edison. Well, every single season the guy can deliver the ball the best. For me, he is one of the best providers among the goalkeepers. So Edison is in as well. Alright. So my choice, yeah, here we go. Alright, we have a few choices. So the first one is definitely Jose Sa, and then Aaron Ramsdale, Edouard Mendy, Alisson, and Edison. Alright, who will I go for? Well, this is going to be exciting. But for me, hands down, I have to give this to Edouard Mendy. I think he as a goalkeeper, he has shown how good is he. Alright, he has shown that he deserved that spot. He even before the signing of all other players, when Edouard Mendy came into the squad, we can clearly see the differences between him and like Kepa before that. And regardless what team or whoever that is playing against him, he has sometimes brought up Mendy to a spot where you can say like, wow, this is a good keeper, right? And to be honest, David De Gea is another one, but David De Gea I'm not going to give much. Alright, I'm not going to give much because of the form of the whole Manchester United squad. So no for De Gea. But the rest of them, I think they have been excellent. And yes, Edouard Mendy is my selection. I believe he is the guy that can lift up this whole team. Alright, now the next one, let's go. Okay, I think I'll go for the right back first. Alright, let's start with the right back. Alright, so my right back, we have a lot wow, right back we have a few. So I don't think that there's a lot of right backs in the Premier League. We have you name it, Alexander-Arnold, we have Reese James. I think these two is the best. I don't think there's anyone else. Can I see if there's anyone in the squad who is like giving me the option apart from these two? No, I don't think so. There is on the right side. Alright, yes, Arsenal have Tomiyasu, but now it's either Alexander-Arnold or Reese James. Alright, and I'm going to give this to Alexander-Arnold. I think he don't only defend, he can take free kicks, he can score, he can assist. In fact, he is now leading the assist line if I'm not wrong. Alright, so for that reason, Alexander-Arnold straight away go into the squad without any doubts. Oops, sorry, I accidentally put him on the left. Let's put him on the right instead. Alright, so yeah, Alexander-Arnold is my right back, the best one for me. Alright, now here we go. Alright, before we go to the centre back is going to be a bit of a talk. We're going to have some confusions. Let's move to the left side first. Okay, another candidate which I feel don't have much of an argument. We have Ben Chilwell from Chelsea. We have João Cancelo. Who else? Kieran Tierney from Arsenal. Luke Shaw. And a few more, but nah, it's Cancelo. I'm sorry. I cannot go out of this. João Cancelo has been magnificento. He's that good. I think he cannot be dropped. He has to be there. Same as Alexander-Arnold on the right. Cancelo is another one on the left who is excellent. Alright, I can't do anything about this. Now, here we go. Centre backs. We have two centre backs where we can talk about. Alright, so let's start off with the right centre back first. We have in the likes of let's see, Matip. Gabriel is on the left. Now let's see the right side. We have Ruben Diaz, Rudiger, Matip. Yeah, you can actually put Matip. Who else is there? Tyrone Mings, Aston Villa, Laporte, Ben White. Oh my god, this is hard. This is very hard. Even Gabriel is damn good. Alright. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. So, centre back is going to be very hard. Very, very tough. But I think Rudiger has to be inside, because Rudiger stepped up a lot. Ever since Tuchel came in, the one guy that I feel has stepped up is definitely Antonio Rudiger. So he deserves to be inside. I'm going to put Rudiger in the squad, because I think Rudiger deserves to be there. Alright, now the next one is going to be exciting. Who am I going to put alongside Rudiger? Van Dijk? Nah, I think not yet. Ever since that injury, he's still down, so I don't give him. Gabriel is one interesting one. Ruben Diaz still keeping up his spot, so this is interesting. Who am I going to put? I think in recent form, looking at, I think ever since Gabriel came into the Arsenal squad, alongside Aaron Ramsdale, Gabriel is another one who has been very impressive. In fact, he scores goals as well. Ruben Diaz, perfect player, but I think I will have to root to Gabriel for this one, because one of those Arsenal players who I think can be inside the squad for me, I think, is Gabriel. So I'm going to put Gabriel there. Probably I'm going to switch maybe Rudiger on the right and Gabriel on the left. Alright, so yeah, so this is my back line. So you can see from the keeper Mendy, and then we have Alexander-Arnold, Antonio Rudiger, Gabriel Iglesias, and João Cancelo. Now we are moving to the midfield area. Here it goes. This is going to be very, very exciting. Okay, so midfield area, we're going to start with the CDMs first. Okay, so center defensive midfielders and the box-to-box players. So we'll go with our number 6 first. Who is the best number 6 so far for me? Means the guy who is sitting deep, helping out the defense line and also providing balls to the midfielders and the strikers on top. A lot of options, guys. We have Ilkay Gundogan, we have Fabinho from Liverpool. Wow, what a player. And we have Thiago, we have who else? There's a lot, guys. There's a lot. Even the West Ham, what's his name again? The West Ham guy, Souček. Yes, Souček. I don't know. Thomas Partey. No, I don't think so. Tielemans is another one. Pretty good. I don't know, guys. This is very, very hard. Henderson as well. There's a lot. Alright, there's a lot. But among all this, even N'Golo Kante. Alright, but N'Golo Kante, whenever Kante plays, Chelsea is stronger. We know that, right? But apart from if we don't see the injury side, I think the only guy I can compare Kante with at the moment will be Fabinho from Liverpool. That guy is someone who I look at. Even the last game when Liverpool played against Spurs, the guy that was missed a lot is definitely Fabinho. So yeah, for me, I think I will put in Fabinho there. Alright, so Fabinho will be my number 6, no doubts. I think he deserved that, and I don't think I can say anything much more. Alright, Fabinho is a guy that definitely deserves to be there. Alright, now the next one, playing alongside Fabinho. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, so wow, what can I say? This is going to be very, very hard. We have a lot. Kevin De Bruyne just come back from an injury and he's already starting to burst out. Bernardo Silva, Mason Mount, even Smith Rowe, Jared Bowen, Bruno Fernandez. No, I think Bruno Fernandez is not in the game so far. You have Yuri Tielemans. Wow, there's a lot. There is a lot. But I have to give this to Bernardo Silva. I think I'm going to put Bernardo Silva there, because Bernardo Silva is not only an attacker, he can also play as a box-to-box midfielder. We've seen that in Chelsea as well. He's a player that is very versatile. He can play anywhere. So for that reason, I'm going to put in Bernardo Silva as my number. What number is this? Number 8. Yes. So my number 8 is going to be Bernardo Silva. Right? I think he's the guy that should be in the squad. Alright, he has been excellent, and some City fans even call him the Portuguese Leo Messi and stuff, but Bernardo Silva has been excellent this season. So yeah, Bernardo is there in the squad. Now moving on, let's go left, right, or center. Let's go with the number 10 first. This is going to be a big debate as well. Number 10. Who is our number 10? Number 10 is the guy who he's the playmaker of the game. who I feel is the one to watch. But if you look at the top teams in this season, the playmaking role seems to be a bit not up to par. Like teams like Chelsea, Mason Mount was injured. He just came back. I think in a run of 4 to 5 games he was good, but I'm not going to put him. James Madison from Leicester, another exciting one. Same reason, injury crisis. So I don't see him there yet. He could be there in the final one. We never know. And then who else? Emil Smith-Rowe, the youngster from Arsenal who has been shining on form. Pretty good lately. Martin Odegaard, another one in Arsenal squad, also pretty good lately. But are these guys there yet? Let's see. Liverpool. Who will you put in for Liverpool as the number 10? I don't see anyone there. But there's this one guy. No. I don't think so. Let me think. I think no. I will not put in anyone from Liverpool as well. For Chelsea, we have Mason Mount who just came back. City, KDB is the only one. Also same reason. Didn't show up much. This is very, very hard, man. The number 10. Who is my number 10? Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen, can he play a number 10? Is he good at playing number 10? I think he's more to a right midfielder, but he can actually play as a number 10 for me. So Jared Bowen is an interesting one as well. Oh my god, this is very, very hard. Our number 10, Bruno Fernandez, also not as good as he looks to be. You know what? There's this one player who is who has less established, but I think he is a guy that can make differences, a youngster, and I'm going to put him in. I think, yes, I'm going to put him in. This is going to be a twist, alright? So I'm going to put in oh my god, maybe Gallagher. Yeah, I'm sticking to this. I'm going to put in Gallagher from Crystal Palace. I think this guy has been excellent ever since he started his career in the Crystal Palace team, on loan from Chelsea as well. So this guy, I believe he has been very, very consistent. So Gallagher for me, the number 10 role. What? Look at this, man. Like, you have so many other good players out there. I'm not saying Gallagher is good. He's still young, but when you look at everyone, no one has, as a number 10 role, no one has impressed me enough. Alright, so for that reason, I think I'm giving it to Gallagher. Alright, now the right winger, no doubt, guys, no doubt. I'm not even going to debate this. Mo Salah, straight into the team. I'm not going to debate. The two guys that I'm not going to debate is Alexander-Arnold and Salah. In fact, even Cancelo. These three guys have been fantastic so far this season, and Mo Salah is the one. The guy he's like the best player in the Premier League so far. So Salah is straight away walking into the team without any other debates. Alright, now on the left side, alright, here is another one that's going to be very interesting. We have Sadio Mane, we have Riyad Mahrez can even play there, Raheem Sterling can play there, Gerard Bowen can play there, Bukayo Saka. There's a lot of options, but my options, I'm going to short it down. I'm going to have, you will never think of this maybe, Heung-min Son. Alright, I believe Heung-min Son deserves this spot. I'm going to give this to Heung-min Son. The reason why is because he's the only one for me alongside Lucas Moura, who is deep in form there and here. Son is the only one that has been contributing for Spurs, not even Harry Kane. I have to say this, man. Like, Harry Kane, he just came back, he just started scoring against Liverpool after like how many months? Not in the Premier League, once he scored. But Son is the only one so hardworking on that left wing. He is super dangerous. In fact, now he's being converted to a striking role as well, alongside Kane. Last time we only see Kane there. Now we can see Son and Kane together, two good strikers. Son has to be in my squad, so I'm going to have Son in my squad. Here we go. The number 9. The guy, our number 9. Well, what can I say? The striking option is another one that has been very disappointing lately. Besides this number 10 role, okay, the striking option is also a bit lacking in form. But in all this form, there are a few strikers who actually did well. All right. By the way, I'm actually thinking of Gallagher now. I'm thinking if I should actually put Gallagher there or not, but I'm gonna remain him there. Okay, you might not agree. You might think there might be someone. If you do, please let me know in the chat box. But I think Gallagher will be there. Now, as a striker, we have a lot. We have Dennis from Watford. Recently, he has been in tremendous form, and a team like Watford, for him to come out and give good scoring goals and all this, it's not easy. Next one, Mikhail Antonio. The guy started off super well in West Ham. Totally fade off after like 4 to 5 games. Until now, no goals. I don't know what happened to Antonio. Gabriel Jesus, another one. But the most famous one, Cristiano Ronaldo. How can you forget him, right? Maybe Cristiano can be in. Saint-Maximin, another one from Newcastle. Even he was good. But I'm seeing this striking role as a role where you can have a good finisher, a guy who can actually finish. Ronaldo is definitely the one. But in that United squad, will you take a Ronaldo? Of course I would. Cristiano Ronaldo, he has to be in a squad, guys. Despite his age, he, as a striking role, he has turned himself into one of the elite strikers in the world. Alright, not only in the Premier League, in the world. Converting himself from a right winger to a striker, and then ever since that, he has been burying goals into the box. In fact, I think lately he scored his 801 goal for Manchester. I mean, in the Premier League. Is it in the Premier League or is it total? I'm not sure. But Ronaldo has to be there, guys. Come on, Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. He has to be in. All right. So this is my first starting lineup. Edward Mendy in goal, and then we have Alexander-Arnold on the right back, Rudiger, Gabriel, and Cancelo. These are all my back lines. And then Fabinho right below, and then we have Bernardo Silva, who will make all the runs. Gallagher, the exciting one. I believe no one would have thought of this, me giving to Gallagher, because I think that guy is really, really good. I've seen him playing in Crystal Palace. I think he deserves. Mo Salah, no debate. And then Son on the left, Ronaldo in can you think of it? Salah, Son and Ronaldo in the same team. That's dangerous, guys. All three can score good goals. So alright, so I'm not going to only stick to this 11. Let's go through the substitutes. Who will I have as my goalkeeper if it's not for Mendy? Who is the second choice goalkeeper? I think I will have to give this to Edison. I think Edison, there are games where Liverpool actually require Edison for them to perform well. So for that reason, I think Edison is the deserving one. Edison, at the same time, he's good, but City's defensive line is a little weak lately. So for that reason, I'm not going to put Edison in. Yeah, Edison it is. Now, the next defender, I'm going to put the right back Reese James. I think Reese James deserves to be there. Right, Reese James definitely deserves to be in the squad alongside Alexander-Arnold, because I mean, you have to give it to Alexander-Arnold. The second option is definitely Reese James. There's no any debate for me on this. Reese James it is. Alright, now the other defender. Who can I think of? Sadly, I don't have anyone from Manchester United here. Defensive line, no way. Who else? Who else can I think of? Ruben Diaz. Another one that you have to put in. Alright, so Ruben Diaz for me as the other centre back. So we have a centre back, we have a right back, and Edison. Alright, this is my 3 defensive substitutions. Moving on to the midfield area. Okay, so the midfield area, we also have a lot of options, as I was mentioning just now. There is a few. I'm going to have to give one to Jared Bowen. I believe this guy is another one who has been very, very good in providing a lot of options to Antonio in West Ham, and he as a person is very, very hardworking as well. So Jared Bowen definitely in my squad. I'm gonna have to give this to Jared Bowen. Who else can I think of? Let me see. The option is too long, man. There's a lot of good options, and I'm not looking at this again. I repeat, this whole thing is not looking at them as a player. We are looking at their form so far in the Premier League, right? For that reason is the only reason why I have all these players here. The other guy. Wow, this is hard, man. But I think that one guy that I'm going to give the surprise element for me is Dimara Gray from Everton. I think Dimara Gray, he in that Everton squad where they have a lot of injury crises and things were not going right, he was the only guy who actually stepped up very, very well, coming out of it and doing pretty good. So I have to give it to Dimara Gray. Alright, and the forward, here we go. No debate, I'm going to have to give it to Ronaldo's partner in the country, Portugal, Diogo Jota. No any debates for me, because the reason is because Jota, he is a midfielder, he's a left winger, converting himself into a good striker. In fact, most of the goals were from his head. He's just 5.2. What the hell? And Diogo Jota has been scoring goals like most of it were from his head. So for that reason, I'm going to have to give this to Diogo Jota. Alright, so I'm going to repeat again. I repeat, this whole thing is just based on the current form. We are now in the half season of the Premier League 21-22. So this is all based on the form of players that had been proving how good they were. So starting in goal, Edouard Mendy, and then on my right side, Alexander-Arnold, and then we have Rudiger, Gabriel and Cancelo, followed by Fabinho and Bernardo Silva, and then Heung-min Son on the left. We have number 10, the surprise element, Gallagher, and the right side, Mo Salah, together with Cristiano Ronaldo on top. As the bench players, we have Edison in goal, Reese James on the right back, Ruben Diaz, the centre back, Jared Bowen, Dimara Gray, and Diogo Jota. So this is my lineup. What do you think about this lineup? Is there anything that you want to change? Let me know in the comment section, which one would you change? Well, there is a lot of good players. This is just my suggestion on what I have witnessed so far this season. Please let me know in the comment section. I'm waiting for everyone's option. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. Thank you guys for joining in this best 11 episode. I will do another one as the season ends to see whether we still have these similar players inside or not. So until the next time, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and stay safe wherever you are in the world, and subscribe to the channel. Joining you again. Bye bye.